Good evening, everyone. This is Gypsy Jess, and I'm going to do a collective reading for you. I say good evening, but this is, of course, a timeless reading. So whenever you are finding it, it is good for you. Day and night, a year from now, a week from now. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. When it's a collective reading, just keep in mind that there are different storylines that can come up. So go ahead and take a big deep breath for me and allow any signs, synchronicities, animals, songs that might come through to come to mind to help you ground and resonate the message as your own. And remember, if pieces of it just don't seem to fit, don't force the shoe, because like I said, it's collective, right? For those of you who listen till the end, thank you very much. I appreciate your likes, shares, comments, likes, dislikes as well. You're free to feel however you feel about it. And I'll go ahead and get started. One of my candles actually just burnt out. Maybe we have a feeling of burnout coming through, someone being tired. But we shall see. A light went out. Riffles. Turn up my light there. So we have strength coming through. 11. Taming of the beast. Taming of the shrew. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Someone not wanting to work with others to overcome an issue. Justice. Strength, justice. 2 of Cups. I had a feeling. So already we have a strong third party energy on the table with the 3 of Coins in reverse and that 2 of Cups coming up. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a love connection. It can be a connection of any sort, friends, family, co-worker. But right there we have someone no longer wanting to collaborate. And with the 3 of Coins, it could very well be, a choice in a bit of a triangle. Tell me about strength, Spirit. Seven of Coins. 7 of Pentacles. Harvest. So already we have a situation on the table, some sort of connection, and it could very well pertain to work. We do have quite a few pentacles on the table, but it doesn't have to be. Like I said, could be a love, a friendship, but already we have someone overcoming a triangle of some sorts. And there's an energy of, a bittersweet win and getting a harvest, but not, the Lovers in reverse. So I would argue definitely a love triangle here. Someone wanting to put in the work, wanting to win by any means necessary. But this match is feeling blocked for some reason right now. Let's see if there's more information on that. The Emperor. And the Emperor is definitely one who will, especially in a lower vibe, do whatever he needs to do to win, especially if he feels entitled. As some emperors do. It's also what makes them successful in life at times. But there is a female energy here who is taming a beast in love. So let's see what this is. Four of Pentacles. Let me get a little bit more here. All right, a lot of pentacles. All right. I'm going to get a little Kipper fortune telling before I speak. But I'm picking up two storylines here. And we either have, let's see, privileged lady. It's definitely getting that Empress. 12, that reduces to 3, that's Empress. So we have definitely a divine match here. So I'm getting actually the strongest thing that comes through for me, the strongest thing, is an emperor who in the past was splitting his energy between a love interest and work. And I say that because of all the financial cards here, all the pentacles. So for some, and I feel like it was a refusal to make a choice in terms of love or career, and that lack of choice actually brought a tower moment with this relationship, situationship, and ended this passionate connection with this Emperor. And while someone wanted to put in the work, I get the energy of this Emperor cutting corners, cutting corners and trying to split things juggle things between work and an individual, or even work to avoid making a choice, and then the choice is made for them, right? And that was justice, that they didn't give fairly with that 5 of Swords here. I'm gonna take that motorcyclist. Woo. A confirmation in that they didn't give fairly. And this could have actually cost them some money with the King of Coins there. Now, for someone else, I'm getting a different storyline. That we actually have a choice between 2 lovers here, 2 men. Right? We have this privileged lady, this Empress, working in a bit of a love triangle here. And something caused an end something caused an end with this Tower here, Tower in love. Something ended, something fell apart. Maybe that was one relationship, maybe that was both. I'm not sure, but it seems that now we have two masculines wanting to win at either cost and balance this out, but there's definitely not an even give. So these could be current individuals, this could be past individuals, but both of them wanting to invest and win by any means possible. The problem, right, with this King of Pentacles here is this one's out of balance. Could be, you know, financially struggling. That can definitely be the case. We could also have, you know, a divinely guided couple here with Emperor and Empress, but one feeling that they don't actually have enough financially to give for whatever reason, a feeling of lack, a feeling of unworthiness, having put this person, this female, on a pedestal, this privileged lady, you know, viewing you, or you viewing someone as privileged. Very strong women. Yeah, let's see a little bit more here. Tell me about these two masculines here. Help me understand. Ooh. Family room. Another 3. 3 right off the bat. So I definitely feel like this is a third party situation. Now remember, like I said, third party, you don't have to necessarily physically be with someone. This can be, you know, it could be a past person that hurt you, and so their energy is constantly in the relationship. That creates a third party. It can be a job that is overbearing the relationship. That can be a party. It doesn't actually have to be a physical person causing a rift in the connection, but it is definitely causing some conflict, I would say, in this family room. Message of concern. Someone's wanting to express that. And remind you, we do have that justice here. Ooh, it flew out there. Journey. Journey at an end. Going on a journey. So, like I said, multiple storylines here. So for some, this was definitely a job situation that created a rift between lovers, a tower moment, even an ending, and now moving forward, wanting to build and harvest from that, wanting to invest with and feeling like they want to make a choice and win it by any means possible, but there's some karma to be had, some leveling out from this juggling energy in the past, this lack of choice in the past. That's one. And looking to start a new journey here and coming through to express that. Now for others, there is a choice between two men, and one of them with the family room and the King of Coins here being a spouse card could very well be the ending or the desiring of an ending in one long-term relationship, one home situation, for another masculine to start a new journey, right? That's another. And the other is just a feeling of unworthiness. A feeling of unworthiness, even despite being an energetic match. A masculine putting a feminine on a pedestal, and for whatever reason, this has caused a rift, a tower moment here. wealthy man. Again, possibly two men here. One with money and one feeling a little financially inadequate. 13, this is also 4 for Emperor. Okay, one more over here for this privileged lady spirit. Main female. She's the star of the show. And I definitely get that with this this tower here. It reminds me like of an old cinema. And she's the star of the show. She's the beauty with the beast. See her little rose right there? Here she's taming the beast, taming the lion. So, okay. So more than anything, I know I've said there's a couple storylines, but more than anything, what comes through to me right now is a divinely paired match, an equally paired, balanced match with the Emperor here and this privileged lady, this mean female. And wanting to invest and move forward on a new journey with her, but feeling not worthy enough, despite actually being a match and being of the same vibration and being a just match, you know, after struggle and pain, but not feeling financially worthy, feeling like they need to become a wealthy man in order to pursue this woman of privilege, right? Maybe you have money, maybe you come from money, or maybe simply this is just a feeling, an individual feeling of not being enough, right? Because even in Beauty and the Beast, I mean, the Beast was a prince. The Beast was a wealthy man, but because of, you know, how he felt about how he showed up, behaved, you know, his poverty of character, made him poor, right? Poor in spirit, poor in love and relationships. That's why that was taken away from him, because that's what was just, right? That was justice. That was divine justice. But, you know, Belle saw him differently, you know, and that's what ultimately tamed that beast, was compassion and love, and therefore he turned into the prince, right? So, one Beauty and the Beast storyline here. I'm going to get some more cards from a different deck and get some more information about this moving forward. That's the main storyline I feel coming through here. Someone who wants to have a home, wants to have a family and start off on this journey with someone, but feeling like there needs to be wealth, there needs to be more finances in order to do so. But what I see here is a future of abundance, right? It's 4 and 4. That is who this person is. Maybe even if it doesn't seem like it at the moment. And I would suppose that for some of you there is a choice between two men, right? For love or for money. You know, they're the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles up here. You know, this is no longer wanting to do this juggling, right? And that's already fallen apart here with that Tower and the Lovers in reverse. So I do feel like that's already not the case. Let's see, there's, oh, excuse me, tires, here it is. Another candle went out. So maybe, you know, this feels like a situation where the flame, there was 2 men in mind, right? Or there in this situation, and it feels like the flame has gone out in both regards, right? Someone's tired of going around and about with things and who knows what, but But this was spirit. I mean, the Tower is outside forces, right? This is out of our control. Something, you know, came between this love situation or situations that was out of their control, out of anyone's control. But this was to bring in justice, karmic justice. And so wherever anyone's at in this journey right now is just. It is just. And 4, we have the balance here. So 4, 4, 4, divine masculine energy here. Balance, stability, a strong foundation. High Priestess in reverse. You know, that particular card always gives me really big star seed energies. You know, how she's being pulled up towards the stars in the sky. And with this being in reverse with the Tower there and the Lovers, this could be a disconnection from spirit. So maybe this particular female is feeling disconnected from spirit, or this particular masculine is confused in terms of intuition, or maybe both people are. You know, relationships are mirrors. But we'll get a little bit more here. I do feel like someone feels a sense of lack. A sense of lack. Whether that be, you know, one man or one of two men. No longer feeling choices. With these two together, though, I definitely feel a disconnection from spirit, because 7 of Cups isn't just, you know, choices, it's also spiritual gifts. And with the High Priestess in reverse, I feel like that's someone who's, you know, questioning their intuition, who's not listening to guidance from spirit. You know, and that could be very well why this Tower came in, because they weren't listening to the signs here. And there's the Rose again, you know, kind of the reverse magic there. And that's what happens at the end, right? The last petal falls, the magic wears off, and that's when, oh gosh, man. So just flipped over there was Tower in reverse and Strength in reverse. Interesting. Interesting. So double check there for a second that my deck wasn't flipped. And there she is, Empress. So yeah, we absolutely have the divine pair on the table here. I'm just gonna scoot him out of here. The Emperor and the Empress. The earthy mother, animals and spirit all drawn to her. And then this particular Emperor I like in this one because he's all dressed in blue. So this is an emperor of strong integrity. You know, he's even got a scepter there. He's a warrior. He's also spiritual, right? He's also a spiritual emperor, this particular one. So I very much like this particular emperor vibe. So we absolutely have a very divinely matched pair here, and that makes sense with that 4 of Pentacles. But now, okay, and with the Tower and Strength in reverse here, it's almost like, again, back to my Beauty and the Beast line here, it's like when the spell wears off, right? When the spell wears off, coming out of that initial energy, and the Tower is fully fallen. Spirit, Help me understand this. Ooh, pop right out there. Knight of Cups, a new love offer. A Knight of Cups coming in strong. Yeah. So definitely, again, definitely someone who wants to pursue this divine feminine, this privileged lady, this empress, and start a new journey. And is coming in swiftly with a bold offer of love here, and can be a little impetuous, emotional. Of course, it's, this is strong Pisces energy here with the Knight of Cups. He's not quite the king, right? Not fully matured in that energy, but he's bold, right? And for me, with this one, with the orange cloak that he's wearing, it's not just an offer of love, right? It's an offer of passion. And his offer of physical passion, physical love as well. So for me, the Knight of Cups is he's a little bit more like the Knight of Wands in that he's it's like it resounds of physical passion for me as well. And I definitely feel like there could have been a breaking down of the ego, and on both sides, because especially with divine counterparts, remember what happens to one is happening to both. They evolve together, they mirror each other. So we have one coming in, an emperor coming in with an offer of love and passion, but struggling with the strength to do so. And I do, like I said, get feelings of unworthiness and a slight disconnection from spirit. Spirit, tell me more about this Knight of Cups moving forward. So we know we have an emperor coming in with an offer of love, a divine counterpart, a balanced, matched one. Why don't they feel worthy? Why don't they feel like they have enough to give? Where's this lack coming from? Where is this lack coming from? Oh. Four of Cups, perhaps not being chosen in the past. But like for this, for me, this is spirit offering, and like I said, I felt a disconnection from spirit here. So part of this, I feel, and especially with the High Priestess in reverse, is not listening to one's intuition, right? Not trusting the cup that's being offered. And this may be on the feminine's part. And here we have the Five of Swords, which is also where we started with down here. And this is, this is winning at any cost. This is bittersweet. So, what's keeping them, I guess in a lower bit of vibe, it's still that attitude of winning by any cost, but maybe not approaching this in the most mature way. And that may be a lack of knowledge. It may come from, not being chosen in the past, or it simply may, not fully being in that divine energy, being an emperor and having that available to you, but not fully being in that spiritual energy. And with the High Priestess in reverse, could very well be not being in touch with one's inner divine feminine, right? So there's going to be imbalance, and that very well may be affecting their strength in doing this and coming forward. A disconnection from spirit. So then going about it in maybe some different means, using an intellect, trying to outwit the situation versus coming in, just honestly and listening to one's spiritual guidance and trusting oneself in the situation. Tell me more about this. But definitely a balanced partnership. The Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Emperor, number, a lot of love, divine counterparts, the Four of Pentacles, very, very twin flame, high level soulmate partnership here. Ooh. 10 of Wands, a burden. Feeling burdened by this situation. Feeling burdened by this love. But there's things that aren't fully known and seen here with that waning moon. Here we have, the buck in the background. Mushrooms, lions, if you're looking for signs, lots of lions, lots of Leo energy. Several bucks, very deers. Those big bucks, that's divine masculine energy as well. So lots of strong masculine energy on the table. But someone feeling very burdened by this right now, feeling burdened by their emotions, and perhaps why they're choosing to outwit the situation, right? Trying to use their intellect versus a spiritual understanding. Six of Cups. Yeah, soulmates. This is absolutely a soulmate relationship. And you may have known this person since you were a child, or they might, bring out that inner child. Here we have the butterfly transformation in the sunflowers. What did it? Terre soleil, soleil terre. How do you say sunflower? I don't know, sunflower in French, but someone who brings out, who makes you smile, who brings out the sun. And I really do get like a pedestal here. Sunflowers, they're very tall flowers. They stand tall above all others. They shine in the sun. So I definitely feel like this is someone who has put a feminine on a very high pedestal, right? That main female energy, the privileged lady, the empress. This is all this, this person just sees you in such an incredible light and has put you on a very high pedestal. And maybe that's why the tower is, up here right now, because that twice is because that pedestal has to come down. Got to come down off that pedestal. And I feel like whatever outside forces with that tower inverse, that cycle is wrapping up here. So whatever happened to affect this love relationship, we're on the back end of it with the tower now in reverse. And this could very well be seeing this person for who they are, their childlike innocence on the inside. But this love is a burden right now. This love is a burden. Spirit, why is this love such a heavy burden? Because there's things unknown, the future's unknown. But wanting a fresh start. And there's the moon again, saying that little crescent moon there. Fool, butterfly, leap of faith, transforming the situation. So lots of butterflies, lots of transformation. A little dog there, keeping him on the ground. More than anything, in terms of the burden, it's, things unknown, but that's spirit though. See here we have the horoscope surrounding the Fool. We have the horoscope surrounding the Empress, and I get two star seeds, with almost a Beauty and a Beast like storyline. People that were made for each other, put here on this earth for each other, that were designed for each other, and are connected to the stars, their star family, and are transforming this. I feel like this whole relationship has transformed them both, right? Just transform them both. And just because, like I said, mirroring energy, a lot of mirroring energy here too. And so if this masculine was a bit of a beast, then, this feminine is reflecting some of that as well. And maybe showed up a bit privileged in the past, right? Not embodying that true, full divine feminine, but almost a false almost a show, right? A show, not fully in the energy though. Kind of the way the masculine's showing up over here. But so much love. And here it is, it's 10-10 wrapping up of one cycle and wanting to take a leap of faith and move forward in love and transform and grow together. And I mean, this is a very strong twin flame energy to me. Very strong. So much mirroring, so much balance. But I mean, with the Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Six of Cups, this is soul, stars. See, this is as divinely, with Judgment, this is as divinely guided a connection as you could ask for. And that can be heavy, right? That can be super heavy to suddenly have, you know, everything you've ever wanted in a person put in front of you for a journey forward. That could be scary. That could be a burden, you know? Love can be heavy too. But especially, I think part of what I'm getting that's making this a burden and holding it back though, is the energy this masculine's sitting in right now. And that is, you know, still wearing this kind of Joker headdress, the desire to win by any means possible, a bit of a bittersweet kind of mental energy. And yes, offering emotions, but still not fully evolved in that. And I do get just a separation from spirit, not trusting the unknown, right? Not trusting their intuition, not fully stepping into divine masculine energy. And like I said, if it's true for the masculine, there's going to be aspects of that that are also reflected in the feminine here. So the best thing you can do to help your relationship is to heal yourself or your partner, whether they're with you or not right now, if you're attracting this person in. But yeah, the mirroring energy is just so strong. And then, you know, Six of Cups, that's 3 and 2, that's a perfect division, just like the 4, 2 and 2. So a strong foundation here. A strong, divinely guided love, like strength, 2 very strong individuals. Connected individuals. Also, but you see the difference here, this feminine, she's on the ground, she's in this earthy, grounded vibe. And this masculine's up here kind of floating in the air, balancing up in the air, which tells me also up in the head, right? Air, thoughts, the swords here, up in his head. He's trusting, otherwise he wouldn't be there, right? Balancing, dancing, going with it. And I do get loyal with that little dog there. Loyal worker. Worker bee. Seven of Wands in reverse. I'm actually gonna bottom of the deck. 4 of Wands in reverse and the Lovers again. So I get the feeling, Chariot, that this is someone, there's the Lovers again, they're so in love, so passionate, you know, and this is like strong Alexander Cleopatra vibes. So like I said, when I say that this masculine has put this feminine on a pedestal, that is absolutely the truth. A very, very high pedestal here, and has done a lot of fighting, but is wanting to come out of this conflict. But here we have the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Wands in reverse, which is the happy home, the wish card. See how that lights up in the light there? That's so beautiful, all illuminated like that, and protected by spirit. There's the butterflies again, a green one, the heart. But this is in reverse. This is blocked. So there's a lot more blockages on the masculine side over here than where the feminine's at. But remember, always mirroring, always mirroring. And that was reflected down here with the family room. So some sort of home conflict, something with the home, perhaps feeling like this new start is not gonna happen, or not trusting to manifest this. But let's get a little bit more. I just split the deck to Justice, so coming to balance, so much balance, so much balance. Spirit, tell me about this conflict in the home, because this is clearly two people that love each other very much. I mean, this masculine definitely loves this feminine. You know, you can tell he's away from her because he's a bit of a shadow here, and she's the full 3D, she's there. So definitely could be in a separation here, and maybe that's what's keeping, you know, that from coming up, or a lack of fighting for this. A little bit more energy here. But wow, definitely. I mean, that absolutely saved. I mean, there's no more. Unless I pull an oracle card out that says twin flame, there's really no other cards that can come out to call it a twin flame reading. This is to me is absolutely a twin flame reading. Lovers, soulmates, like there's no other card that can come out. So the Emperor, the Empress is the most highly evolved, you know, divinely married couple. Yeah. And here's the dandelions there. I feel like this is a wish. This is a wish this person's making. This is a wish this Emperor's making. And might feel kind of foolish in doing that. And wanting to go on this new journey. That looks like the Two of Wands to me here. With the Lovers. With this childlike energy, but also this passionate, you know, Emperor, Queen, Empress energy. Have this happy home and this full wish fulfillment. And it's, I think, definitely willing to take a leap of faith and wanting to come forward. A little bit more. Ace of Cups and a new start. And here's the cup again. So it sounds like it's the offer so far. The offer hasn't fully come in yet, right? It's almost like Spirit's watching you both. You got the fish going through there. Spirit's watching you both. You know, and the cup overfloweth here. But I'm also getting that, you know, just like the cycles of the moon, circles of the fish there, things come and flow, ebbs and flows happen. There may be some internal ebbs and flows going on here, some obstacles or some challenges, but that eye is like Spirit's looking at you both. Spirit's looking at you both. But I feel like this is a focus on self-love, focusing on going internal and listening to the guidance that Spirit's giving you to manifest this dream home, this dream situation with your twin flame, this last bit of union. And that's the thing that prevents twin flames from coming together, is that internal cup of love, right? The internal cup. You have to, and I know it's such a cliche thing, so you gotta love yourself, but what does that mean? How do we even get there? And this could be, you know, past home things, you know, stuff from childhood here with the children coming up. But it's coming into union with self and divinity, right? So you have to be connected to yourself and Spirit, and then the partner. It's, you know, the holy triad there. Because ultimately, twin flames they have a divine mission, and you can't follow that mission if you guys are separated from Spirit. But so much love here, so much love. Eight of Cups. Now we have the full moon, the moving forward on the journey. Yeah. To the Nine of Cups. That wish fulfillment, that yeah, so here we go. We've got Eight of Cups into the Nine, and you get a full cycling of the moon here, a full cycle. See how that from one over to the next? Oh, that's beautiful. That's incredible. It's almost like, and to me this feels like it's manifesting very soon, like the next cycle of the moon, right? So this could very well be, you know, in a month's time. And what is today, the eclipse? Today's the eclipse, right? I believe it is. So the eclipse in Taurus, I believe. The grounding, right? The earth. So that next step forward before the Ten of Cups is, you know, that Nine of Cups. That's full self-love and wish fulfillment. So I feel like that's the piece of the journey that's happening right here, is that last little cycle to self-love, that 8 to the 9. And then that wish fulfillment's, that card's going to be available. It's going to flip right over, because this is too beautiful for anything else to be the case. That's so beautiful. I just love that too. Just love that. Yeah, that's what I get. That's what I get. Alright, so I'm actually going to put these aside here. And I'm going to get some actually, you know what? I'm going to get an oracle too, and then some message cards. So Priestess of the Light here with the moon. Since we have that moon illumination, we're going to get a few here. And then I'm going to draw some message cards, what this masculine has to say. Actually, we'll draw some for the masculine and the feminine. How about that? So get your energy to match. I'm going to do the dark cards for the feminine and the light cards for the masculine. But I would say this is happening very, very soon with that fulfillment, that the cycle of the moon there, full to full. So I feel like in a month's time, you know, or whenever the next full moon is for you, coming up very soon. So definitely keep on the path that you're on, because everything's going to come to light. Everything's going to come to light. Just keep following that. Building your world, creation, expansion, networking, 3 again, 6, the Lovers, so many 3s, so many master numbers here. So this is also, you know, ascended masters, guides, things like that. Because once you guys come together, that's when it happens. That's when you build your world together. Once that inner light, that heart is turned on and expanded, then you grow together. And your spirits, guides, and ancestors and angels, they're trying to talk to you right now. So I definitely feel a strong need for one or both to connect to your spirit self, you know, and whatever that means for you. And that's going to help this move forward very quickly. But I feel so much union here, so much love, so much passion. It's just a grounding, right? A grounding needing to take place, that acceptance of self and surrender. And self-love is an ongoing, healing is an ongoing thing. And then you can start to co-create. You know, you both have visions, and then the visions come together. Touching earth, 12, 3, grounding, planting something new. What did I just say? This is a new journey that's about to begin. 333, 333. That could be a very big number for you. Leave me a message. It is. It's all over this reading. And feel free to look that up if you're interested in the meaning of it. And 3, that's Empress. That's the abundant creative energy. And with that wealthy man over here in wealth, you know, it's telling me that whatever you guys plant together in building your world, whatever you ground, is going to be incredibly fruitful and abundant, especially when it comes from a space of love. And look at all that white there, all that purity. I'm telling you, this is a divinely guided, divinely protected connection. Right? And look at her powers there with the hand, that very earth angel. energy. And I'd say both of you as earth angels. Both of you are divine. And that's divine purpose. And like I said, like starseed energy for me here too. Like having a purpose to help humanity. Sensuality, feminine wisdom, passion. 38. One of you maybe 38. Got the tiger there. You know? His signs. With the feminine. Sensuality, being open, passion, like so much passion. So, you know, bottom of the deck. The illuminated path. 3. There we go. And oh my god. Oh my god. Twin flames. Okay, like what with the tiger again. So I've never had a reading like this. There's no other way to say it. Wow. In terms of twin flames, and see the pairing there with the 2 white lights, the mirroring, the 2 tigers, and this is your illuminated path. 16-7, that's spirit. Like this is absolutely a twin flame partnership that's being grounded, that's coming to a fruition. Like this is your path. This is your path. Tigers again twice. It's grounded in love and abundance, but that's your, I mean, look at the hands on the earth. You're intended to touch earth. You are angels on earth, higher beings on earth that are here to heal yourselves and then others. This is, I'm like, wow, I can't even. That's crazy. I say crazy, but I know it's not. It's just, this is the story. This is the story. And it's so beautiful. This is such an amazing reading. Oh, I'm so excited I did this tonight. This is twin flames coming into union and following the path of the heart, the divine path of creating a new world. Right? Your relationship and the things that you do in this earth together are part of creating a new world and expanding the consciousness of everyone, of the connection, the network. Right? This is your high, and if it, I keep saying twin flames, high level soulmate. I mean, this just scream. It's wow. It's like taking my words away. It's crazy. It is crazy. It's the most twin flamery I've ever done. Just tigers, you know, rare creatures. It's like we're star-crossed lovers. Will we ever make it work? Star seeds. Like I said, you were planted here. And it seems, yes, there's obstacles. But yes, you will make it work. You're intended to make it work. That's your reasoning here. We always on differ. Will you ever make it? Star-crossed lovers. Lovers coming up twice. That's exactly what you are. In this lifetime and probably others. Lifetimes in another world sent here. Sent down. This is such an incredible reading. I feel so blessed to be able to do this right now. I know that you know I'm hiding deep feelings for you, and now I feel stuck. So perhaps this has not been communicated by one or both. You are my favorite work of art. Maybe one of you is an artist. Now let's get some light. Where am I? Oh, there they are. There they are. Oh, I just love this. Star-crossed lovers. But that's the one that sticks out to me here. These are 2 starseed twin flames, and then with the the horoscopes coming up there, I am a firm believer of star nations, extraterrestrial populations, and I do believe they visit us and they're here, and some of us, or all of us, really have their their DNA. I do believe that. And I do believe that some of us are sent here to help, right? And to connect us to our star families. Too many stars, too many planets. I think it's so, I can't even believe that people would think anything else. You know, and so much Native American or indigenous populations all over the world have gods coming from the sky, you know, on a chariot or saucer, or I say saucer, a chariot or, you know, disc of some sort, and arts and hieroglyphics. You know, the pyramids placed all over the world on energetic grid points on the earth, like at a time when, how would that knowledge be available? I do believe. I do believe. And I believe there are some of us that are intended to help reconnect us to our earth and beyond. And beyond. I feel so much beauty, harmony, and sweetness and shelter between us. That loving home. That loving home. And there is so much love here. You know, that's that childlike love, that natural soulmates, that laughter and giddy happiness. Yes, there's passion. Yes, there's lots of passion here. There's lots of passion. Just being receptive to it, to build something new. I know this is getting long, and for those of you still watching, thank you so much. I'm so glad I could share this for whoever is finding it. Know that it is absolutely meant for you. And if you are new to the Twin Flame journey, please look it up. But oh, and there goes how'd it go? There goes my mom's chimes. That's confirmation for me. You are the answer to my whole life. This is what he feels, is that this is you, this is the purpose. She's saying, you know, will we ever make this work? And he's saying, absolutely, you're my whole life, you're my whole world. I know that now. You're my shelter. You're my reason. You are healing my soul, but it is a work in progress. See, that's what it was. It's still a little bit, last one, I just at the bottom, I miss you more than you know. So like I said earlier, I feel a bit of a separation here, either physically or emotionally, but I definitely feel like this is going to come forward very, very soon. And now I have to get my Twin Flame Ascension cards to get some guidance going forward. So what do the individuals watching this need to know about their Twin Flame union here? Because this looks like it's at the end. It's the union and the generating of the great light. Because that's the whole point, is to be a great light in the world and raise the vibration of the entire world and those around you. To reconnect people to the earth and each other. To heal. That's what the love is about. Heal abandonment, time to forgive. More white, more mirroring. Yeah, so clearly you both have fears of abandonment. 7 spirit, 777, so I'd say that's confirmation there. Time to forgive. Forgive those who've hurt you both in the past, right? With that compassion, with love. Because that's what the journey is about. That's what you two are here to do, is to love. So a card just fell out of the deck and I flipped it over. Guess what it was? Nurture your inner child. Practice self-love. So back to those 6 of Cups there. That's those inner children. So 2 children going back to home life, like I said earlier in the reading. Both of you having a fear of abandonment, both of you maybe growing up in conflict, and now it's time to heal that so that you can finally move forward. And if that's the last thing keeping you from fully loving yourself, and that's the last thing keeping you guys away from union, And that's what the path brings you to, is that last little bit, that 10-10, that wrapping up. So time to forgive. Forgive yourself and to forgive others. Time to forgive. Forgive yourself and forgive others. Time to forgive. Forgive yourself and forgive others. And nurture that inner child. You know, and that might mean reparenting yourself, being the parent that you needed and that you didn't necessarily get. Last one here. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. 1111 twin flame. Everything is possible. Wow. Out of all my decks, these are the only 2 twin flame cards. And that's all I'm going to say. I don't think Spirit could spit it out anymore. I feel so, oh my God. And then bottom of the deck, surrender through the dark night of the soul. Surrender is what happens before union. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna cry. This is something else. It's where we started with 11, that strength, 11, 11, 11, have the strength to heal and forgive and surrender. Wow. I hope you guys have an amazing night, and I feel so blessed to have given this reading. Please let me know when you find it in